Howdy, this is Brad. It's a beautiful afternoon and I'm on the Fellowship Farm up in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. We've been collecting maple syrup this past week, and as you can see in front of us is a maple grove, and we have our maple lines out there and we've been collecting sap. What I wanted to show you and tell you about is that this was a deer yard this winter. The deer yarded up in here. Not only the snows were deep, the predators were bad, and they found refuge here behind the farm. And what's so unique is all these deer trails, they were so heavily traveled that the brown you see on the ground is deer droppings. That's all deer poop on the ground. There's about 6 trails here that come to a head. And I'm just going to zoom down on that. And as you can see, those are all deer turds. Anyway, there's a trail here that comes in. There's another trail here that comes in. And like I say, there's like 6 trails that come to a head in here. I'll just look down over at this one here. There's a trail that here comes in here. You can see it. See all the deer droppings. There's another trail here that comes in. It goes out. Anyway, we'll walk down these trails. And these trails are going to head up. And they're actually, all these trails are actually leading to the barn and behind the farm. And the reason being is we had some round bales of hay out there and there was just no feed for them at all, and sadly many deer didn't make it this winter, but we had about 150 deer wintering on our 240 acre farm, and at times we had as many as 75 deer right behind the barn. We did a lot of wood cuttings earlier, so the deer came in here and they were eating and feeding on the browsing on all the twigs. And it was still looking down there. That ain't dirt, that's all deer turds. Unbelievable. And anyway, I'm just walking up the deer trail, and the deer trail is heading right toward the farm. Down the trail. Yeah, we had as many as sometimes as 70 deer right behind the barn. And we had some round bales there, they totally devoured them. So the deer were actually fortunate in this area that they had all the browse from our cuttings and the hay behind the barn. We didn't really intend it for them, but we thought that in order to save the herd, we'd just let them go. And also the predators, the wolves, didn't want to come near the barn. So they found some good refuge here. But anyway, as you can see, again looking down, all that brown is all deer droppings. Unbelievable. And the deer trails lead right up to the farm. And you can see out there, I'll zoom in a little bit. You can see out there, we had some round bales of hay there. And they're gone now, but they were feeding on them all winter long. So anyway, this is Brad up on the Fellowship Farm, and just taking a little view of here. We're on the edge of the woods, and we just 240 acres, a beautiful habitat.